Right now we're in Gary, Indiana at Hatcher Park, and it's at the very north end of the Marshalltown Marsh wetland complex. These wetland corridors along the river are really important for helping to absorb flood pulses. They also provide really important habitat for fish, waterfowl, migratory birds.
The southern rim of Lake Michigan is a really important migratory pathway for birds that have been used for millennia. We have colorful songbirds from as far away as the Amazon rainforest that are moving north through northwest Indiana on their way to their breeding grounds in the Northwoods and in the boreal forest. Northwest Indiana used to be a hotbed for coastal wetlands, and over time, as humans have settled this area and have developed this area and turned this into an industrial powerhouse, we've lost a lot of our wetlands. Audubon has been working with our partners on the Little Calumet River Conservation Collaborative to envision what restoration could look like across this 400-acre parcel.
Gary and some of the surrounding communities in Northwest Indiana have a lot of open space, but a lot of it, hasn't been taken care of in recent decades. A lot of folks who grew up around here grew up coming to the park. They remember when there was a functional swimming pool, they remember when there was 2 baseball fields, a football field. This area is pretty overgrown these days. I think a lot of folks are looking for a hub for community activities.
And we're really interested in bringing that back. And we're working with residents to understand not only the ecological possibilities, but understand the historical and cultural histories and possible futures at the site. So one of the top concerns that we hear from community members when we talk to them about this site is flooding. This is a region and a community that faces flooding annually. And so we're working with community members both to understand what those flooding impacts look like in their homes, while also trying to find nature-based solutions that we can employ here at Hatcher Park to help slow water down and to help create a wetland that acts more like a sponge. The work that we're doing to reintroduce marshes is basically just trying to reintroduce habitats that used to define this place. And we know if we can do that, we can create great habitat for the marsh birds that have been declining in Northwest Indiana for the last several decades, while also providing a major community amenity to a community that has faced a lot of disinvestment and is really lacking in healthy green spaces. What makes this project so special is that if we can create this 400-acre wetland, it would represent one of the largest urban wetland restoration projects in the United States. And that's really exciting because we have the opportunity to really work with community members from the beginning to ensure that the benefits that this project provides for marsh birds are also shared with benefits for community members. And we think if we can do that and find common ground between the ecological and the community, that we will be able to look back on this and say that this is a good template for how we should be doing urban conservation in the 21st century.